Hi, it's Patrick from the Rendezvous Point. Today I'm going to take a look with you at the Skechers GOMeb Speed 3. So these are the shoes that Meb wore to victory at the 2014 Boston Marathon. Different colorway, of course. And I just have to say that I was very excited about these shoes when I heard that they had come out, that they were available, and that I would be having a chance to actually put these on my feet. I was hoping to race the 2015 Waterloo Marathon in them because my Skechers GOMeb Speed 2s were showing some, I don't know, wear, I guess, just because I'd put a lot of miles on them, and I like to throw on a new pair of racing flats for the spring marathon season. Now, the GOMeb Speed 3, there are a couple of changes that just sort of marked it as being different enough from the Speed 2. One of them was just a different sort of M-strike pods. They're a little bit bigger. The stability plate is this is a DuPont Deltrin stability plate, which switched out from the DuPont High Trail. You know, they sound like fancy pseudo-chemical terms, but as it turned out, it actually made a bit of a difference. Otherwise, I mean, it still looks like a pretty fast shoe with the sort of the chevron designs and the new giant S logo. But the biggest thing for me that I noted, aside from, you know, overlays and a little bit of sort of almost like the fit knit material, is that the shoe fits smaller. So although these are a size 10, which I've taken in most of my Skechers Performance Division shoes, they cramped my toes. People have reported them being wider than the previous iteration, but I didn't find that to be true. The other thing that I found, so aside from length being shorter, not being nearly as wide or roomy across the sort of metatarsals and the widest part of the foot, I also found that the volume, so the height of the shoe, just wasn't there. So it was a tough one to get comfortable in. I didn't opt to go up a half size. I thought when I first put these on that they would be fine, but as it turned out, they weren't. Even though I was swapping in and out different insoles, and I don't know if you can see in there, but I ended up going with the unfinished footbed just to be able to keep running in this shoe. I even put in like a paper thin insole from my Go Bionic Trails, and they didn't do the trick for me. So I was I would say mildly disappointed. These are still a great shoe. Don't get me wrong, and there are a lot of people who love this shoe, not the least of which being Meb. But they just really didn't work all that well for me. So, however, you did see me pulling them out of the closet, which means that I'm still using them, and they're still a fast shoe. They're not as snappy or peppy. I think that this this Deltrin stability plate, which is in here, doesn't give the same kind of pop to the shoe. There are things that I do like about it. It's very breathable. It's still very lightweight, although it's a little bit heavier than the GOMeb Speed 2. And I mean, I think cosmetically, it's still a very good looking shoe. And I am happy to take it out on tempo runs now, some speed work days. But it's not my my number one racing flat. It's not even my number one Skechers shoe right now, but holds a place, and I encourage you to check them out for yourself. So if you're looking for a great racing flat and maybe your foot is a little bit narrower, or you're willing to go up a half size, then check out the Skechers GOMeb Speed 3. If you want to read up more, check out rendezvous.blogspot.com. We'll see you again.